community, and the balance is a senior administration. So they know what they're doing, and they've been doing it for a long time, and they've been very successful. We've got over $50 million worth of redevelopment in both the downtown and the large areas. I think we should be proud of that. And I think everybody here agreed on the waterfront development and the cotton mills, every single person around this table, and directed and said to the CPEC committee, yeah, go ahead with that, it's a great idea. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't listen to them sometimes. Thank you.
Councilor Sampson, please.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Who is Jonathan Hack? I'm going to ask Mr. Levac. Was he hired by the city? Who is he? His name's been mentioned. Who is he?
Well, that will answer
For you, Mr. Mayor, he is a consultant who worked for IBI. At the time, he was the main author of the programs as they existed.
And who hired him?
The city hired him as part of the establishment of these programs.
So he was a man of very reputable consideration, if I may put it that way. Right? That's why we hired him, because he was great, he was smart, he knew how to plan, he knew how to offer advice to the city. Am I right or wrong?
No, he was certainly qualified to do the work.
It wasn't quite like Councillor Carr stated. Jonathan Hack recommends that we also include non-areas, not just the prime areas. Now, I don't have the report with me, I had it at CPAC. We've all discussed it at CPAC. I'm sorry, Mr. Mayor, you weren't there. I don't know why, but that's none of my business. But we spoke on that for 2.5 hours. 2.5. I'm just flabbergasted how we can have a sudden change and want to put the cart before the horse. You know, I'm flabbergasted. And I feel bad for the developers. And I just can't believe it. It's an investment. We're going to make money. We're not going to lose. You know, let's be fair. That's all I'm asking. Since I've been here, I've been fair to everyone. Let's be fair to Libby Live. It's time. That's part of Libby Live. And I asked Councillor Carr many times if CIP, if Libby Live was part of CIP. I asked him the definition of it, and I was told it's a downtown Libby Live. You know, we have to be fair to the children.
No, but he's mentioning my name. He's so
Councilor,
wrong.
Did I not ask him?
Did not.
Is CIP part of the city? I'll ask you, Mr. Mayor. And Libby
I'll
Live.
let Mr. Alexander answer.
If I could draw council back to both the PAC meeting, I think it's in council meetings, we put several maps up on the screen. And it indicates that for our CIP programs, we have a broader heart of the city area to which it is in the discretion to allow them in those areas, but there are two very distinct priority areas. And those priority areas are around the zoning, which allows commercial and mixed-use developments in the downtown. So it is roughly the area of the central business district zoning, and in Le Village, it's roughly the area of the commercial semi-zoning, which is effectively Marlborough to St. Felix.
Thank you. And have you made any exception? Or has anybody made any exceptions? I understand that lately that there's been amendments to that area, and they've included a new area. Am I right or wrong?
We have added the area between the Le Village and the CBD. That's
Right.
relatively recent.
So we can't go 150 yards in that courthouse, though.
Those are.
Thank you.
Mr. Alexander, do you wish to have anything else to conclude your answer?
I think, Mr. Mayor, the important thing for council to recognize is within the broader area, the CPAC looks at those, but there are clearly two decision steps. One is that if an application is made outside of the priority area, CPAC needs to look at the merits of that application. If it's outside the priority area, is it supporting any other general commercial community improvement objectives? And if the CPAC then says, okay, this is now an application with the merit of review, it then goes to a full application and gets reviewed in that phase, in that manner.
Thank you for that. Any further, Councilor Dupont?
Mayor. Well, I will support the report that came from PAC, and through you, Mr. Mayor, I just want to be careful here when we talk and we debate here and we talk about how we're being disrespectful to CPEC and or to any other committee that may be giving us. If there's other information that CPEC has that we don't get at our PAC meeting, then for me that's an issue. And we go against decisions all the time. We went against our own department tonight with the skateboarding. So, I mean, I don't want to sit here as a council member and feel like I'm penalizing committees that are putting recommendations forward to us. We do it all the time. And to me, that's the reason we should have had this debate as we're having tonight at PAC and not here at council. So to me, it makes no sense how we've gone like this, but that's what we do. We get bogged down in all of this, and then we don't get all of the information that we need, and then we come here and we debate.
Any further discussion on the main question? Councilor Flemming?
Thank you, Councilor McDonough. When did this application come in?
Mr. Alexander?
I'm sorry, I don't have that full file with me, but I have to get that information for you, the actual thing. But it's an application that is valid today.
Right, and it's come in, it came in some time ago.
Yeah, it's been
Okay, thank you. My understanding is that we have approved projects, not often, but we have approved projects outside of priority area in the past. So there is some precedent for that. And I have to say that I have great respect for the CPEC committee. I say that because I was a member there last term. And it is one of the best committees in the city. There's a very high level of discussion that takes place there, and it does take place over hours. Very hard-working committee, and I have great respect. I was concerned at the PAC meeting the last time when we didn't have the full flavor of the CPEC discussion at that PAC meeting. It concerned me. I said so, but then PAC wanted to proceed with the debate, so we did. And we took our time going around the issues, putting Dana McLean on the spot, putting Stephen Alexander on the spot, Ken Bedford on the spot, and we voted to support the project. So I feel like I'm going to maintain that decision because we had our discussion at PAC, and it's unfortunate if we don't get full information right from the get-go. I think I've said it earlier, and I'll say it again. It leads us into situations that are frustrating. For the future, I do take note of Councillor Carr's concerns and our CFO's concerns around potential affordability as we move forward. Clearly, we're going to have more projects like this, and so we need to take a look as PAC at our program, and we need to do that fast because we need to do that now. We can't wait until the applications come in and then backtrack and go, oh, now we have to amend this. No, let's amend this now. If there's a concern now, then let's in the next month get that done, because we know that there are other applications that are going to come in. And how is it fair when applications are validly in and then we decide we're going to amend later? So I think we need to get on that. I think we do need to look at affordability and the impact on levy. Councillor McDonald's questions were answered by Ms. Adams. I think we need to deal with that. But for this application, it's valid. It came in on time. We had our debate at PAC. Yes, we could have used more information from CPEC, but I think we did get the information we needed at PAC. So I support this program approval.
Any further debate? Any other questions? All those on that note, because a recorded vote has been requested, I have an obligation to vote also. So I will vote against it because I was not at the meeting, and so I will not vote with full disclosure of the information that you have the benefit of that. So reflection on the components on the project, simply as principle. All those in favor? All those opposed?
It's